Hey, BoLS fans, AdamHarry back again with another unboxing, and we have the brand new Necromunda Dark Uprising box set. This thing is massive. Let me just get that out of the way real quick. You can kind of see from the width of this bad boy, and it is kind of heavy. Throw your back out, team lift. There's a lot of stuff in this box set. On top of 2 gangs worth of miniatures, on top of the book, on top of the templates, on top of the dice, on top of all that, this thing is fully loaded with terrain. Yeah, let's just get in there. Whoa. Okay, this yeah, it's heavy. So let's just see if we can get the box off here. This one's gonna pit the Corpse Grinder Cult against the Enforcers. And okay, bubble wrap. We're done. Just kidding. Bubble wrap options here, just to keep everything from knocking around. That's important. Holy crap. Okay. In total, there are 17 sprues worth of terrain. That's not counting the terrain, or sorry, the sprues for the gangs. So it's a lot. There's going to be a couple of repeats in here, obviously. There's also the galvanic plasma conduit thing, which is this sprue right here. This was a, I think it was sector, the industrial sector one, whatever that one was called, Mechanicus, I think. That was one of the terrain pieces there. So you get this sprue, we've seen before. I'm going to move that to the side. You also get this sprue, which was included in one of the Necromunda expansions, and I forget which one. But this is, it's got your, the marker, I don't even like the no, not Underhive, that was the big box. Forget the name of the box, but it's got some sprues here. The one with the tentacle and the sewer grate, that expansion. So you've got some crates and extra doodads for your games. Now we get to the Zone Mortalis, holy crap, terrain. And I'm going to turn this box sideways, and then that way I can kind of lay out the terrain here. But this box is so freaking massive. Alright. Alright, here we go. So here's one sprue, 2 sprues. These two look the same. This one looks like your stairs and walkways sprue. So you can kind of see that right there. These stairs are actually really cool because you can put the miniature on the stair and slide their base underneath that slot there. So the miniatures actually do fit on the stairs, which is really nice, and I wish more terrain was functional like that with their staircases. There's the other side of the sprue, as you can see. Really cool stuff. Again, you get 2 of these sprues. Boom. Next up, this sprue here is a copy. Okay. So these 2 sprues are the same. And we're going to look at this one right here, as you can see on your screen. This one looks like some walls. It might be part of the columns. I think it might just be walls, though. Big wall sections there. What's neat about these terrain features, in terms of like walls, is they actually do block line of sight, which is kind of a big deal. There's no windows in here, so if you've been playing 8th edition 40k, you know the pain of the first floor sections with holes in the walls where you can just get shot through them. These are solid, so no kind of shenanigans there. Again, front and back, very cool. Hard plastic, very nice. We have another sprue. It looks like a similar style in terms of like, this might be the second or the third and fourth of the 4 sprues for the walls sections there. So you can see there's pock marks and divots, like looking like bullet fire and damage on the walls, which is super cool. There's also these little sections here for some extra character for your wall bits. So very cool. Move these to the side. Keep going. This is one sprue. These are going to be doors. From what we've been told about these doors as well, these are big chunky doors. You don't actually have to glue the door parts inside of the frames, so you can actually pull them out in your game. So you can actually open and shut the doors, which is pretty cool. You can still paint them all up, no problem there. They also have these little control panels on the sides that you can glue to the doors to kind of give them like access points or whatever. So a little bit more character. And one of them's actually cracked. I don't know if you guys can see this one. Actually, I want to zoom in on it real quick. I'll show you here. This one right here on the right is actually cracked. The screen is cracked. It's just a nice little tidbit of detail there. So very cool. And again, just in general, very, very awesome looking sprue. You can kind of see all the details in the glare. Making the glare work for us today. So very cool sprue. Maybe that one again. Continuing on, we've got whatever these sprues are. Let me pull this out here. There's 1, 2. So these 2 sprues are the same. Let's just take a look at the one here. This one appears to be the for the columns. So you've got this section on the inside. You're going to glue the walls to it, and you can kind of see how these wall sections have little curves there. On the flip side, you've got the grates on top. We've also been told that these are stackable, which is really cool. So you've got extra pipes and some like wiring and things going on here. Some ladders, which is nice. So yeah, you can build these up. They are double-sided, so you can really customize your kits. Here's the other part of the columns section here. These 2, 3, I believe those might be the same sprue. Okay, wow, you get a lot of these columns. Holy crap. We have, let me count them out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these column sprues here. And again, you can see the little octagonal thing here. You've kind of got the tops and bottoms here, and then same deal with these. That's the other sprue that we just saw. You can kind of build these, connect them all up. You got lots of wall sections to kind of customize them and set them all up here. They've got grates as well. You've got the little control panel, computer panel, and the alternate option is a water tank thing. So you can do lots of little sections of these little octagonal columns all over the board, which is super cool. Again, for your Necromunda boards or your 40K boards or Kill Team or whatever you're doing, holy crap, this box is packed full of terrain. I believe that's all the terrain kits. I'm going to keep going, though. There's still sprues in here. We're still going. So what else is in here? All right, we've got Enforcer sprues, and I believe these are actually the Subjugator sprues. You get 2 of those. These are to make the guys with the big shields. If I remember correctly, you can build like 11 models out of the sprues for the Enforcer / Subjugators. So I'm not quite sure how that works out if you're getting 2 of the same sprue or whatnot. It looks like a bit might have popped off here, but it's probably because there's so much stuff in the box. Here's another Subjugator sprue. This looks like the old Enforcer sprues, actually, and these are the Corpse Grinder Cult, so we'll come back to those. And actually, since these are kind of the gang sprues, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to zoom in on this one real quick. Right there. So here's the Subjugator. You can see you've got the shields, and again, 2 of these sprues, so you get to double up. You've got the stun batons, you've got the grenade launchers, you've got that crazy hydraulic ram thing with an underslug grenade launcher too, you know, just for kicks. Yeah, they have the heavier layered flak armor compared to the Enforcers, so these Subjugators are not messing around. Their heads are actually double-sided, so that you need 2 bits to make 1 head, so a lot of detail in there. And again, little sidearms as well, which are kind of cool. Right, where are they at? Just follow them. Here they are. Cool looking sidearms. So yeah, I'm liking this kit. Lots of details, lots of stuff going on there too. And again, real fast, here's the Eliminator sprue, Enforcer sprue. If you already had the Enforcer sprue, you probably bought the box. You got 2 of these. No big shock there, but there you have it. With lots of detail, loving those. Next up, we have the Corpse Grinder sprues. It looks like we get 1, 2, 3 of the same sprue. So we're gonna look at this one up close while we're looking at it. And again, Corpse Grinders, these guys have these crazy bone saws. They have like an electro whip thing with a chain blade, like a buzzsaw attached to the end. So I do not want to mess with these guys. They have crazy, crazy headgear. with masks and stuff. Super creepy. If you're not familiar at all with their backstory, these guys are the ones that process the dead to make bone starch, which is kind of, it's Soylent Green. It's people. It's a protein powder. I don't know if you just eat it straight up, if you mix it with some water, bake it into bread. I don't know, man. It's the grimdark, man. And these guys process the bodies. They chop up the bodies, carve off the flesh, cut the bone. You get the idea. They have a pretty gnarly job, but it is necessary for the survival of the Underhive. And gross. But Corpse Grinder Cult. There we go. Let's go back to the box here real quick. And I believe that's all of the terrain, all the gangs. We get this piece of art. These are usually in here to protect the bottom contents from the top, so they do get a little banged up. There's a nice little catalog of everything. So, furthermore, there you go. If you want to get some reading, there you go. Some suggested reading. This comes with bases, which is really cool. These are the Necromunda style bases. So instead of your regular plain bases, you get the detailed ones. So perfect. That's enough for both gangs. You get custom Necromunda dice. You get some black and red versions. So pretty cool looking dice. You've got scatter dice in there, which I missed those bad boys. You got some D6s and then the other Necromunda dice too. So all that fun stuff. Cards. So many cards. This is the Necromunda Dark Uprising card deck. Dark Uprising card deck. I'm not quite sure what this is for, but it's a lot of cards. And they're oversized cards. These are bigger than playing cards. Standard playing cards, anyway. We've got a rule book, which is nice and big. This is the Dark Uprising rule book, so it's not the regular one from Underhive. I'm betting there's some extra scenarios and whatnot in here. And it also looks like there's a quick reference sheet here on the back. Instructions on how to build everything. You got the Palatine Enforcer Patrol, and then again thermitic plasma conduits. So this is all the instructions how to put the train together. Templates, holy crap, they're back, and these are clearly see-through, as you can see. So put my hand under there. Yay! It's tinted, which is really cool. These are the same templates that I used to play with for 40K and Necromunda way back in the day, so they're back. You got your orange, and they're in orange instead of green, which I think I have some of those still. And then tokens, so many tokens. Oh wait, there's more than that. There's the double-sided tokens. Yes, comes in this nice plastic bag. Let me pull these bad boys out real quick. Trying to be careful so they don't all pop out on me. There you go. They're ready to go. So tokens double-sided, you get a stack of these, one big old frame of those. And then what's neat is you get the play mat here, and I was curious about this. I didn't know if this was plastic or vinyl or what. It's not paper. I don't even know what this material is. Oh, I tore it. Sorry. But, so it is textured paper. I can confirm I did rip it just a little bit, so be careful. It's not quite poster board. It's not vinyl or plastic or anything like that. I know I probably just made some people cry by tearing that, but sorry. I had for science, guys. For science. It is double-sided. Again, if you're not intentionally trying to tear it, you probably can be a little bit more ginger with it than I am. But again, this will look great for your tabletop, whatever you're playing on. There you have it. Whoops. It's okay, I have a backup plan. We're going to build on this terrain and play on our tables. That's my backup plan. Moving more stuff to the side here. We have some plastic baggies, which I'm guessing are for the extra tokens and whatnot. So enough for both gangs. You can split them. And then, of course, our rangefinder, a.k.a. a ruler. It's clear plastic. Not a whippy stick, but still fun. Also have some water slide transfers in here as well. So, dun-dun-dun. Necromunda transfers. And I think that's it. We've got some random bits. I think this is one of the bits that broke off from one of the sprues. So I need to save that for later for sure. I'll keep it in the box. How about that? And that's everything. Holy crap. That was a lot of stuff. Just for reference, check this out. How deep is this box? 6 inches tall. So there you go, folks. This box, You can see right there in your screen. We are 6 inches deep. That is a whole lot of sprues. Boom, look at that. So, whole lot of sprues, whole lot of stuff in this Necromunda box. Holy crap, Dark Uprising. Well, there you have it, folks. That is Necromunda Dark Uprising unboxed for you. That is a lot of stuff in here. Holy crap. Two gangs, ton of terrain, 17 sprues worth of terrain in total. 15 of which are the brand new plastic Zone Mortalis. Plus everything you need to play, including a game mat, which again is not quite paper, it's not vinyl, but be careful with it. You can tear it, as we saw on camera. But it does have like a coating on it. That's why I thought it might be vinyl, but it has a texture to it. Anyway, everything in the box. This thing weighs a couple pounds. A lot. I'm not quite sure how heavy. But definitely check this one out when it hits those stores. Maybe by the time you see this video, it's already out. But really, just a ton of stuff in this box. If you like Necromunda, it's awesome. If you want to expand your terrain collection, this is a really good option for you too. Those Zone Mortalis plastic kits are going to be really nice to have. So great for line of sight blocking and just playing on in general. You guys got to see him. I'm pretty stoked about this one. Anyway, I'm AdamHarry from BoLS. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.